We both predicted that there would be.
My bad to the fans.
No, not your. I mean, see, there's nobody.
I told them with confidence. I told them go and place your bets.
Guy, we actually
no
did.
refunds, but yeah, this is football. This is why we play.
So if your ticket costs, no vex. So over the past couple of days, we've witnessed amazing UEFA Champions League football. And I'll start with Chelsea, right? But my question is, if Chelsea could play the way they played in the second leg, why did they go to sleep in the first leg?
Man, it's childish. Maybe the lights of Madrid blinded them and I don't know. Yeah, they were starstruck in the first leg, had a mountain to climb in the second leg. Tuchel galvanized them, and yeah, they put up a serious fight.
No,
that was the game of the tournament so far. Like,
yes.
Stand-up performances on both sides. Like, Rich James had a great game.
100%
balled, Modric balled, and Mason Mount balled. Even Timo Werner got him in on the action. Like,
guy, I tweeted after Werner scored his goal that Werner has revived his Chelsea career after that goal.
Yep, if they made it through, then yeah, all would have been forgiven.
Facts.
If you could have pieced that together for them. But yeah, that was a crazy game. A special mention to Luka Modric. Like, that's one of the best midfielders of all time. Of all time. He's one of the best. Why is he not? He has 4 Champions Leagues. He has a Ballon d'Or. He was the best player at a World Cup that carried Croatia to a World Cup final. Who do past that now? What did Xavi and Iniesta do past that one?
Well,
is his fault is from Croatia? How's he going to win World Cup? Okay. He's one of the best midfielders of all time. He's 37 years old, and look how he ran that game.
All time?
Of all time. Xavi and Iniesta not in that conversation.
Okay, so this is the thing, right? I will not go on, on that.
You guys, comment below where you think Luka Modric ranks in central midfielders of all time.
So I think this is the argument that would end it, right? You said one of the best of all time. You can say, you didn't put a number to it. So if you're saying one of the best 100 of all time,
no, I think he's in the same category as Xavi and Iniesta. And I think of our generation, I think Luka Modric is top 3 midfielders of all time. I'll say that anyway.
Anyways, big things happened in that game. The OGs rolled back the clock. Toni Kroos took it back, and then he got subbed off. And then Camavinga came in and had a very beautiful game. So it looks like the OGs are phasing out, but the younger generation is...
They're coming. Yeah, Madrid are building it's a great project going on at Madrid right now.
Like, yeah. So just really unfortunate for Chelsea. And moving on to the other half of Madrid. It was good for the Real side of Madrid. For the Atletico side...
Yeah, things got messy in the Wanda Metropolitano.
Was there a pun intended there?
You know what I mean? I just give them any instinct. So yeah, it got bad in the Wanda Metropolitano.
Yeah, it was really scrappy. And I feel like from everything Pep Guardiola said in the build-up to this game, you could tell that he wanted to give Simeone a taste of his own medicine.
He was ready for it.
They packed boss like Simeone would have done if he was in that position.
The last few minutes were just Atletico, but there were so many chances, like shot after shot. Suarez came on, almost scored. The ball was ping-ponging around the box. But yeah, they escaped, and yeah, then things got violent. The Atletico players, they got to their heads. They couldn't take their own medicine.
Do you get?
Like kicking players, dragging players' hair. Yeah, it got very catchy at the end.
Yo, from the 15th minute or thereabouts, they already put bandage on Foden's head. And it was obvious that they were targeting him.
And Walker got injured, De Bruyne got injured, which I think that injury...
It might come back to haunt Man City.
Of course.
But let's not just dive into that.
It depends on the length of that injury. But yeah, the season can hinge on De Bruyne's legs.
And Shopsy is happy to say that. Shopsy is happy to say that. Very happy.
I don't wish injury on anybody, but if one person had to he should cool up his family for a couple weeks now. We'll be back.
Anyways, it was interesting, and that meant that Man City defeated Atletico, are going into the semi-finals.
They're going back to Madrid for second.
Back to Madrid again.
Back to Madrid for second.
Let's see how that one pans out. But the surprise of this round, I think Villarreal versus Bayern. We both predicted that there would be. My
bad to the fans.
No, not your. I mean, see, there's nobody.
I told them with confidence. I told them go and place your bets.
Guy, we actually
no refunds, but yeah, this is football. This is why we play.
So if your ticket costs, no vex.
Don't worry, everybody's ticket cost is you. Don't worry.
Actually, yeah, because we expected for Bayern to just come and tear.
But yeah, hats off to Unai Emery. As in Arsenal, I guess they were wrong about you. Like since you've left Arsenal, you were good before Arsenal. You were good after Arsenal. It's Arsenal.
The thing is, Emery has proven himself to be that person who understands cup football to
Knockout football.
He did it in Europa League time after time. And now he's doing it in the
Europa
UCL.
League. Pep Guardiola has stepped up and that was to do it.
So
yeah, Bayern out, and I like that, to be honest. As in,
yeah,
I like the
story. Good. I like the story that there is.
like,
But
I saw a stat, Villarreal, the city of Villarreal has, the population is less than the Allianz Arena's capacity.
What?
Like, so it doesn't
What?
make sense. This is a Cinderella story. For Villarreal to be this far, this is the second time ever in the Champions League semi-final.
Yes.
Even if the journey ends here, which I hope it ends here for my selfish reasons, like hats off to them. You know, Emery must be commended.
Of course, you would want that with Liverpool facing Villarreal on the 3rd of May. But I think the biggest story for me as a Super Eagles supporter was Samuel Chukwueze coming on in the 82nd minute or thereabouts, not starting in that game, and then bagging the all-important equalizer.
Yeah,
that was
a big goal for him.
That
That's the biggest goal of his career. Like, he's going to play in the biggest game of his career coming up. Like, yeah, that's a story to look out for sure. So
Definitely want to look out for. And what do you think? I feel like we'll talk about the UCL semi-finals later down the line because we still have quite some time before the 26th when the first leg of fixtures will happen. But that said, let us move on now to the FA Cup, where City and Liverpool will face each other again, a crunch tie, and it will be a serious battle on the 16th.
This season is going to be
2 days.
This season is set up for some great things now, because the way it's set up now, City and Liverpool could play each other in the Champions League final as well. Then
Very
fighting
possible.
each other for the Premier League and
fighting each other for the FA Cup.
So one of them could leave with everything, the other could leave with nothing. They could split the trophies. I'm sure if they could split, if Guardiola won the Champions League, Klopp might won the Premier League again. So yeah, it's exciting times. Like, this is, like I was saying last week, this is one of the best rivalries in English football. Like, they're both at the forefront of everything, and yeah, it's great to see.
Yeah, one of the best rivalries in recent years, if we're being honest, because I would like to point out that a couple decades ago, Man City was nowhere to be found when you're talking about actual proper rivalries.
But money talks, bro.
Kudos to them. Kudos to them for that. I had to throw that shade there. City and Liverpool on the 16th, and Chelsea, Crystal Palace on the 17th. Chelsea have had a topsy-turvy run of fixtures over the past couple of days. So, Crystal Palace?
I think Crystal Palace will be looking at it and thinking, we can get something from this game. Like, this is a side that's beaten Man City twice this season. They're not going to be looking at Chelsea thinking, let's be worried about them. Like, Vieira is a solid manager. I'm so proud of the job he's doing.
I'm very happy.
Representation matters. To see a black man in the Premier League manage the club and succeed in looking like he can be there for a long time and even get a move upwards from there is great to see. So yeah, can you call the game? How are you going to call? Who do you think is going to the final? What's the final?
So this is the thing, right? I feel like I expect Chelsea to drop. I expect Chelsea to drop again. I think they rose to the occasion because Tuchel, put some fire under under them. After the first game, the first leg of the quarterfinals against Real Madrid, Tuchel was obviously angry and he said a couple words that got them to get their acts together. I think they will drop it against a team that is punching above their weight currently in the EPL, sitting I think 9th. And they have everything going for them so far. Talking about Crystal Palace. So I think Crystal Palace will edge that one out. It will be tight for sure, but I think Crystal Palace will win. City Liverpool.
Man, I don't know if
don't use bias.
I don't know if I have the cojones to call this one, but I think like it was 2-2 the first time we played, it was 2-2 the second time we played. Like, we're just matching. There's only a point separating us in the league. I'm gonna give it to Liverpool this time for one reason, because Kevin De Bruyne is not playing. Like, I think Kevin De Bruyne
Are you sure he will not play?
Yeah. If Kevin De Bruyne does not play, I think Liverpool should win that game. I think he's the difference between the side right now, and I saw that in the last game. The guys, they cut above everybody in the Premier League. Like, nobody has the answers. Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne is playing, just in trouble. Like, he decided this Champions League match. The man match like every round in the Champions League. True. That's just one guy you don't want to see on the other team. So yeah, him not playing and Kyle Walker not playing will be massive.
Yeah, it will be massive. It will be massive, but I expect City to win it still, because that's one side that, irrespective of who's playing, they come forward and they do the business. The local leagues or what are those things called? The FA Cup, the
Yeah.
City have always done.
I mean, they just lost the Carabao that they won like 4 in a row.
They wanted to
lost
just
for that
allow another person win it. So, but yeah, I think that brings us to the end of the episode. But before we go, we'll tell you to send in your predictions and let us know what you think. There could be prizes up for grabs. City, Liverpool on the 16th. Chelsea, Crystal Palace on the 17th. Who do you think will come out victorious in those ones? Drop your predictions.
All right, so that's an episode like Tele just said. You guys like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and we'll see you next time. See you.
Peace.